A chill wind howled through the trees. The moon hid behind a veil of clouds. A lone truck rumbled down the deserted highway, its headlights cutting through the darkness. Inside, a young man gripped the steering wheel, his knuckles white. He had heard the stories, the whispers of something sinister lurking in these parts. He tried to shake off the unease, but a prickling sensation on the back of his neck told him he was not alone. Suddenly, a pair of eyes, glowing an unnatural yellow, pierced the darkness from the side of the road. The figure darted across the highway, a fleeting glimpse of something grotesque and powerful. The young man slammed on the brakes, his heart pounding in his chest. He could feel the blood drain from his face as he strained to see through the windshield. The creature was gone, vanished as quickly as it had appeared. But the chilling image, seared into his mind, confirmed his worst fears. He was in Skinwalker territory now. This is just one of countless encounters with the Skinwalker, a terrifying creature of Navajo legend. For centuries, stories of this malevolent entity have haunted the Navajo people and the lonely stretches of land they inhabit. The Skinwalker is not merely a legend to them. It is a chilling reality, a terrifying embodiment of evil that stalks the night. Its legend is woven into the fabric of their culture, a stark warning whispered from generation to generation. But what is it about this particular creature that evokes such primal fear, that transcends the boundaries of myth and folklore to instill genuine terror? To understand the Skinwalker, we must delve into the heart of Navajo tradition, into the shadowy corners of their belief system, where the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs. We must confront the darkness that whispers on the wind, the evil that lurks in the shadows, and the chilling possibility that some legends are all too real. The Skinwalker, or Yinaldlushii in the Navajo language, is more than just a scary story. It is a deeply rooted part of Navajo culture and belief, a creature of immense power and malevolence. It is said to be a witch, a medicine man who has chosen the darkest path, perverting their sacred knowledge for evil. The Skinwalker seeks to gain power by breaking taboos, by committing the most heinous acts imaginable. They are shapeshifters, able to take on the form of any animal they choose, though they are most often reported as appearing as coyotes, wolves, owls, or crows. These creatures are said to possess unnatural speed, agility, and strength, far surpassing that of any normal animal. Their eyes, often described as glowing red or yellow, are said to pierce the darkness, striking fear into the hearts of those unfortunate enough to meet their gaze. But the true terror of the Skinwalker lies not just in its physical form, but in its malevolent intent. They are not mindless beasts. They are cunning, intelligent predators, driven by a thirst for power and a desire to inflict pain and suffering. They are said to be able to mimic human voices, using this ability to lure unsuspecting victims to their doom. They can curse their victims with illness, misfortune, and even death. The Skinwalker legend serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the delicate balance between the natural and the supernatural, and the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. The Navajo people believe that speaking of the Skinwalker, especially at night, can attract its attention, making them wary of even uttering its name. The fear it inspires is palpable, a testament to the power of belief and the enduring hold that ancient legends have on the human psyche. The stories of Skinwalker encounters are as varied as they are chilling. Some speak of fleeting glimpses, shadowy figures darting through the darkness, gone before they can be fully seen. Others tell of more terrifying encounters, of being stalked, harassed, and even physically attacked by these creatures. These are not just campfire stories. They are real-life accounts from people who claim to have come face-to-face with something truly unexplainable. One such account comes from a young woman named Sarah, who grew up on the Navajo reservation. She describes a night when she was driving home alone, her headlights illuminating the desolate road ahead. Suddenly, she saw a figure standing in the middle of the road, its eyes glowing an eerie yellow. She slammed on the brakes, her heart pounding in her chest, but the figure was gone. Shaken but unharmed, she continued on her way, only to see the same figure appear again a few miles down the road. This time, it lunged at her car, its claws scraping against the metal. Terrified, Sarah sped away. The image of the creature's glowing eyes burned into her memory. Another account comes from a group of hikers who were exploring a remote canyon in the Arizona desert. As they made their way through the canyon, they began to hear strange noises, like the howling of wolves, but distorted and unnatural. As the sun began to set, the noises grew louder, closer. The hikers, feeling uneasy, decided to turn back, but as they did, they saw a pack of coyotes blocking their path. These were no ordinary coyotes, however. They were larger than normal, their eyes glowing red in the fading light. The hikers froze, unsure of what to do. Suddenly, one of the coyotes let out a blood-curdling scream, and the entire pack lunged. The hikers scattered, running for their lives. They eventually made it back to their car, shaken but alive. They were convinced that they had narrowly escaped an encounter with a pack of skinwalkers. These are just two of countless stories that circulate among the Navajo people and those who live near their land. Whether you believe them or not, there is no denying the power of these stories. The way they tap into our deepest fears and make us question the nature of reality itself.